Welcome to my new Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. One of the first games I played for this channel was The Wind Waker, my favorite Zelda game, and one of my favorite games of all time. So, for my 100th Let's Play, I decided to play my next favorite Zelda game. In the land of Hyrule, there echoes a legend held dearly by the royal family that tells of a boy. A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land that made him a legend. Done with the battles he once waged across time, he embarked on a journey, a secret and personal journey. A journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend. A friend with whom he parted ways when he finally fulfilled his heroic destiny and took his place among legends. Hehe, you two fairies did great. I wonder if he has anything good on him. Huh? This guy? Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Ooh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I want to see. You can't, Tail. What would we do if you dropped it and broke it? No way, you can't touch it. Aw, but sis, why can't I try it out too? Our journey to find a missing friend is off to a very poor start, as we've lost our horse and the Ocarina of Time. So this is a direct follow-up to Ocarina of Time, so Link still has like a sword and a shield, though it's not the same shield from Ocarina of Time, it's slightly different. And yeah, he has a lot of the same abilities, but some of the animations have also been improved since. For example, as we jump across these tree stumps, Link will actually perform little flips, which is a nice little visual flourish, even though it basically functions the same as a normal jump. So let's chase after the thieves. What's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it. There's no point in writing a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it, hee. Aw, boo-hoo, why the sad face? I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. Oh, come now, do you really think you can beat me as I am now, fool? Hee, now that's a good look for you. You'll stay here looking that way forever. Sis! Whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me, I'm still here! Tail, you can't leave without me! You! If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother. Well, don't just sit there, Deku boy, do something! Why are you looking at me like that? What, is there something stuck on my face? Will you stop staring and just open that door for me? Please, come on! A helpless little girl is asking you, so hurry up! Oh, Tail, I wonder if that child will be alright on his own. So, as a Deku Scrub, we have lost access to our sword and shield, but we can perform this little spin as an attack instead of using a sword. So let's open this door for our new friend of sorts. Alright, let's see what's down this corridor. Hey, wait for me! Don't leave me behind! So, that stuff back there, I, apologize. So take me with you. You want to know about that Skull Kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just so happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal? Please? Good, so then it's settled. Now then, I'll be your partner, or at least until we catch that Skull Kid. My name's Tattle, so it's nice to meet you or whatever. Now that we've got all that straightened out, can we stop messing around and get moving? If I figure something out, press C up and I'll tell it to you. Hopefully you'll manage to get by without my help until then. Hey, if I call you, press C up right away. I can tell you're not very used to your Deku Scrub body yet. Alright, listen up. If you press and hold A as a Deku Scrub, while standing on a Deku Flower, you can dive into it. If you wait a bit before releasing A, you'll launch out of the flower. Press A while flying to descend. Did you get that? Are you sure? One more thing, press A when you're on the ground to perform a spin attack. Alright, let's try this out. We can dive into the flower, and pop out of it, and glide on over to the other side where we have another door. If you fall, there's also a flower down below to get back up to this upper ledge. And through here, we have a bunch of, like, platforms with Deku flowers along the way, so we can easily glide across this room to the exit. We also have a treasure chest up here, so let's see what's inside. You got a Deku Net. Press B while flying to drop a Deku Bomb. Upon impact, it makes a blinding flash, freezing enemies in their tracks. Alright, so that'll be helpful in the future. So let's glide over to this area and then make our way to the exit, which is to the left of here. There's also an unusual looking tree along the way, so we'll probably investigate that also. We'll barely be able to make this. Hey you, come on, press Z and talk to me! There you go, see? You can do it if you try! When I fly over to people or objects, use Z to look at them so you can talk to them. Use Z targeting to talk to people even if they're far away. Or if there's no one to target, you can use Z to look straight ahead. But enough about that for now. Come over to this tree and check it out. So let's fly over and see what's special about this tree. It's strange, but the way you look right now sort of looks like this tree. It looks all dark and gloomy, almost like it could start crying any second now. How sad. Alright, that's everything here, so let's move on. So now it looks like we're in the base of some kind of building, with a ton of ramps going upwards. So let's make our way to the top of the structure and see what lies ahead. Over here, we have an exit. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? I own the Happy Mask Shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am at a loss, and now I've found you. Now, don't think me rude, but I have been following you. For I know of a way to return you to your former self. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal. In exchange, all I ask is that you also get back my precious mask that the imp stole from me. What? Is it not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should by no means be a difficult task. Except, the one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow. And I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you'll be fine. I see you're young and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you'll find it right away. Well then, I am counting on you. He gives me the creeps. That masked salesman was the... Sorry, just thinking aloud. But 3 days? Even if we never sleep, that still leaves us with a measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, don't just stand there. We're going to see the Great Fairy. Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. She watches over everything. And just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. Go to the shrine near the North Gate. You'll find the Great Fairy in there. Alright, welcome to Clock Town. So we were just inside the tower. So let's make our way up here to the north side of town. We also have an unusual owl statue. We'll investigate that at a later time. From here, we want to go up to this cave entrance. This should be the fairy fountain. Except it seems like there's a small problem. Oh no, the Great Fairy! Young one, please hear my plea. I have been broken and shattered to pieces by the masked Skull Kid. Please find the one stray fairy lost in town and bring her to this fairy fountain. Alright, so obviously it's not that easy. We still need to find the stray fairy somewhere in town. Luckily, this won't be too bad. Next up, we have to go to the south part of town. And from here, the stray fairy should be in the southwest. So there are actually two entrances near the southwest. We want the upper one up the stairs here. This should take us to a different area. This is the laundry pool. So the stray fairy is floating above water, but luckily as a Deku Scrub, we're actually light enough to bounce across the water. Please hear my plea. The masked skull kid has broken me apart and scattered my pieces. Please find a way to return me to the fairy fountain in North Clock Town. So one thing worth mentioning is there is a counter where the attack button is to show that you will eventually fall into the water, so you don't have infinite bounces. But with that collected, we are free to move on, so let's make our way back north. One thing worth mentioning is at night, the stray fairy is actually in the east part of town, like through this entrance basically. But in the day, it's by the laundry pool. Alright, so let's make our way back over to the north part of town. And before we talk to the Great Fairy, let's talk to this person. What's this? Green clothes? White fairy? Sir, could you by chance be a forest fairy? Oh my. My name is Tingle. I think I am the same as you, sir, a forest fairy. Alas, though I am already age 35, no fairy has come to me yet. My father tells me to grow up and act my age, but why? I tell you, Tingle's the very reincarnation of a fairy. Now, while I stand here waiting for a fairy of my own, I sell maps to help out my father. Lucky, lucky, you're so lucky to have a fairy. I know, we should be friends. Yes, yes, in exchange, I will sell you a map for cheap as a sign of my friendship. Will you buy one of Tingle's maps? Yippee! You got a map of Clock Town. Now you can find your way around town. The red arrow on the map shows where you entered, and the yellow arrow shows your current location. Well, call again! Tingle, tingle, kuru-limpa! These are the magic words that Tingle created himself. Don't steal them! So now that we have a map of our surroundings, let's make our way back over to the fairy fountain. Tattle, and you, young one of the altered shape. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I thought that masked child was helping me, and I grew careless. All I can offer you now is this. I shall grant you magic power as a sign of my gratitude. Please accept it. You've been granted magic power. In your current form, press B to shoot bubble blasts. Press and hold B to blow a big bubble. Release B to shoot it. Your magic power decreases when you shoot. Replenish it with magic jars and potions. The man who lives in the observatory outside of town may know of the Skull Kid's whereabouts, but be careful. You must not underestimate that child's powers, kind young one. If ever you are returned to your former shape, come see me. I shall give you more help. Alright, so now we have a magic attack. This is slightly unwieldy, we don't have a curse or anything, in this version specifically. So yeah, aiming the bubbles can be a little bit cumbersome. But yeah, we have an additional attack now. So we still have a lot of time to try to catch up the Skull Kid, so we are going to stop here and resume our search next time. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.